Good morning, Mr. Chairman of the IDSC, ambassadors, Director of International Cooperation of IDSC, dear participants and friends. It is a great pleasure and an honor to be able to address a few words to you as Deputy Ambassador of Spain to Egypt. I feel especially pleased for several reasons. This event is the result of a very successful relation between IDSC and the Spanish Cooperation Agency, IFID. We highly respect IDSC, and I have gotten to know this wonderful institution since I came to Egypt already a couple of years ago. It is composed of outstanding professionals to whom we are truly thankful. Thank you, dear Mr. Chairman. Thank you, dear Nirvana, and to all your team for allowing us to work together. Transition means change. Transition means reform, challenge, and struggle. I can tell you that it is not easy, and that paths, in general, get much easier when you are not walking alone. Spain wants to walk with Egypt because we are committed to this country by historical, economic, political, and cultural reasons. We share a common Mediterranean background. We keep deep and narrow relations on all and every field. And we feel that Egypt has an outstanding opportunity to pave the way by itself to a better horizon. Spain is a country, as Egypt, with a long and intense history, and we are able to approach history with perspective and with serenity too. We know that complexity of the social and political factors that affect your everyday life is there as a common element. My first memory on public life can be traced back to the end of the 70s and the beginning of the 80s. They belong to what we call the Spanish transition. They are full of images of demonstrations, open and heated discussions, and also of cruel and inhuman terrorist actions. The scourge of terrorism left 1,000 dead people in my country in 30 years, and we deeply condemn these barbaric actions against any human principle that affect Egypt today. But let me enhance that our memory also treasures the successful outcome of that great national and common effort that the Spanish transition was. It paved the way to a new democratic system under which my country and my generation have been able to witness and enjoy the most prosperous period of our history. We are here today to listen to you and to share our experiences. There are substantial differences between our cases, of course, but there is also a common goal to build up a better future for our people in which political, economic, social, and cultural progress will be present as a key factor. Maybe, dear participants, you will be able to find some profitable elements in the Spanish experience that might be useful. That is why IDSC is organizing 4 different seminars with involvement of Spanish experts. The first one, which took place last January, was targeting political transition, and Professor Charles Powell enlightened us with thoughtful remarks on political transitology. Today, we will adventure ourselves in the field of economic transition, and very soon we will be reflecting on social and cultural transitions too. This fruitful cooperation has been possible thanks to IDSC and within the framework of MASAR, a very active cooperation program sponsored by the Spanish International Agency for Cooperation, focused on accompanying democratic transition in the southern side of the Mediterranean. Spain, through dialogue, consensus, reform and determination, was able to become the fourth economy in the Eurozone, placed itself among the 12 most developed nations in the world, and achieved the 5th position in the Foreign Investors Index worldwide. Most importantly, Spain is even a country able to face and challenge a period of deep economic and financial crisis today, with enough background and confidence to come out of it successfully in the present times. I would truly like to thank Professor Pablo Martín Aceña, a very prominent expert on Spanish economic transition, for being here today. Your thoughts and reflections, Professor, will be a sharp contribution to the discussion. I would also like to express my appreciation to Ms. Cruz Firia, head of our Spanish Cooperation Agency in Egypt, for her always professional and efficient work. But most especially, I would like to thank you all, dear participants, for allowing us, day by day, to accompany you in the path of transition, a way that will lead Egypt, a country we all love, to a better and promising future. Thank you very much. شكرا جزيلا.